In recent decades, the drivetrain and suspension systems of cars have become increasingly complex in an attempt to reduce emissions and fuel consumption and to improve the handling and road comfort of the vehicles. These more sophisticated demands have forced car manufacturers to develop pre-calibrated, pre-lubricated and pre-sealed bearing assemblies that are easy to install. Some initial signs of wear or damage on a wheel end bearing are noise or vibrations. Bearing wear or damages will gradually deteriorate the behavior of the part during operation. Rotate the wheel and listen for any abnormal noises. Check for play or looseness. Remove the accessories and the hub containing the wheel bearings. Clean the spindle and check for wear or damages. Remove the bearings and the raceways from the hub. Be careful not to damage the hub. Clean the hub with brake parts cleaner and check the hub for damages. Tap in the inner and outer replacement raceways supplied in the Moog box. Use the appropriate tool to avoid damaging the raceways. Generously apply grease to the bearings and the spindle. Make sure to lubricate the wheel bearings completely using the grease type recommended by the manufacturer. Install the inner bearing and the replacement seal supplied in the Moog box. Use the appropriate tool to avoid damaging the seal. Reinstall the hub. Install the outer bearing and the new accessories provided by Moog in the box. Tighten the nut and turn it a quarter turn back to give it sufficient slack for when the bearing expands as it heats up. Mounting and dismounting of the first generation wheel end bearings is done using an industrial press or a pulley puller tool with adapter. Clean the spindle and check it for wear and damages. steering knuckle and the bearing contact surface of the hub to remove rust and dirt, and apply a layer of anti-fretting spray or paste to the inside of the steering knuckle and the bearing contact surface of the hub. Press the bearing straight into the bushing by using an appropriate tool. Pressure should only be applied to the outer ring of the bearing. Failure to observe this rule will cause serious damage to the bearing. Install the new retainer ring supplied in the Moog box. Reattach the hub by using an appropriate tool and then reattach the CV joint. Install the replacement nuts supplied in the Moog box and tighten them according to the car's manufacturer's recommendations by using a torque wrench. Clean the spindle and check it for wear and damages. Install the replacement nut supplied in the Moog box and tighten according to the car manufacturer's recommendations by using a torque wrench. Remove the bolts holding the hub bearing on the knuckle and then remove the hub. Clean the hub carrier thoroughly and make sure there is no dirt or rust left. Apply a layer of anti-fretting spray or paste to the contact surfaces of the bearing and the hub carrier. Tighten the replacement nuts supplied in the Moog box according to the car manufacturer's recommendations by using a torque wrench. Clean the spindle and check for wear and damages. Degrease the new brake disc with brake parts cleaner. Install the replacement nut supplied in the Moog box and tighten according to the car manufacturer's specifications by using a torque wrench. Install the replacement cap supplied in the Moog box.